The pinnacle of swordsmanship are so-called master strikes. You can only perform a technique like that with a sword, no matter if it's short or long, or if you're using a shield. What you do need is a blade and a guard that protects your hands. Master Strike is a technique that allows you to counter an opponent's attack with your own. A swordsman that can learn such a technique is undefeatable. Let me show you. Attack me from the right. Now that's what I call an opener! Now you try. Master Strikes are what elevates the swords above other weapons, and there is no defense against them. You've learned how to parry your opponent's attack with a properly timed block, but this time, you attack instead of blocking. Timing and direction are everything. Hit your opponent at the right time and from the right angle. I'll attack slowly from above. You take up position with your sword below and strike against my attack. But enough talk. Come and try it yourself. Excellent. All right, let's try it once more. But this time, I'll attack from the side. Now pay attention. If I hold my sword to the left, put yours to the right. If I'm on the right, get ready on the left. Master Strike works only with an opposite strike. Otherwise, it's the same. You strike when I begin my attack. Ready?
Always.
Good. Again. That's the way. You're getting the hang of it. Now let's try it for real. I'll fight you normally, and you have to pay attention to which direction I'm attacking from. Then attack from the opposite side.
I understand. Let's start.
You're getting the hang of it. Again. Beautiful. Try it again. Excellent. That's enough. Here's a few more tips. If your opponent knows how to perform a Master Strike, don't give them an opportunity to use it. Try not to attack from the opposite side. Now for the most important part. You can use a Master Strike to defend against an opponent's riposte. After a perfect block, your positions are always set. Your opponent knocks your sword to the left, then attacks with a riposte to the right. Until that point, you could only defend yourself with a perfect block. Now you can surprise your opponent with a Master Strike that he hasn't a hope of blocking. Understand?
Why should I use the Master Strike?
If all you do is defend, you're bound to fail sooner or later. That's why it's better to counterattack. Strike the opponent's weapon from the opposite side. You'll block their weapon while hitting them at the same time. That's what the Master Strike is all about. Usually, you'll be aiming at your opponent's weak point. If that's the case, don't stop.
Why should I use a perfect block when I can do a Master Strike?
That depends. Sometimes it's good to exchange a few blocks and counterattacks. Then, unexpected, your opponent can't use a Master Strike if you don't attack from the opposite side. If your opponent uses a perfect block, and his riposte is headed towards your blade,
What's better, the Master Strike or combos?
Combos are purely offensive techniques. They're strings of attacks to put your opponent in a position you want. Then you can finish them off with a stronger technique. But even your combo can be interrupted by an opponent's Master Strike. When your combo doesn't work out, your opponent interrupts it with a block and attacks. It doesn't mean the fight's over. Just use a perfect block. Or you can even use a Master...
That's enough for me. That's too much information at once.
All right. I'll try getting your opponent into a position. Do your best to avoid... Watch the position of... Better?
Well, we'll see.
Now, it's up to you to learn...
I'll do my best. Let's fight.
Stop by when I'm over.
Tetumenga, you look just like that Gajo that Aranka was talking about. Go and see the voivod. Latches.
Lots
You look to me a lot
Gajo.
like the one Aranka was talking about. The voivod will want to talk to you.
Safsal more. They have his Safsal more. The Hetumenge. You look just like that Gajo that Aranka was talking about. Go and see the voivod.
Da miștes, da miștes. Well, that's nice.
You look to me a lot like the one Aranka was talking about. The voivod will want to talk to you.
Let's fight.
And what'll it be? A practice fight or a real one?
Let's have a proper fight.
All right. Will I be enough, or do you want more of us?
I'll manage with just you.
All right. Let's get started. Defend yourself. No chance. That's what I call an opener. No chance. You won't get me. All right, I give up. Your first victory. You think you can do it again?
Maybe. If you give me an opportunity.
I will, but not today. I need to rest after that beating you gave me.
And they try to tell us charms and spells do not work. Temera, the voivod will want to talk to you. Ooh, Christ.
God grant you health.
Tetumenga, you look just like that gallo that Aranka was talking about. Go and see the voivod.
God bless.
Ta myśl... Te są.
Hey! Hey! Do you want to race horses?
Now just leave me be.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Mister, palikerał. What is this voodoo monster?
Whoa!
God!
Whoa!
God! God! Hell of a... Oh, come now. Go! Come on.
Whoa!
Was willst du heute Morgen?
I'll have a look at the wares. Let's talk about the price.
Warum nicht? Why? You'll convince me with that price? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen. Oh mein Gott. I'm awfully hungry.
Should I go and get something from the kitchen?
God be with you, friend.
This scoundrel bragged to the whole tavern that he had the nimblest fingers in the land. And in the very same tavern, he was caught breaking into a cupboard and chests. He tried to steal the possessions of good people. But when he saw a watchman, the coward tried to flee. But he was caught when he slipped on some dung and had a very nasty fall. So here you have him, the nimblest fingers far and wide. But he ended up in the streets. Let this be a warning to you all.
Oh well. Now just wait. Just a moment.
Greetings to you.
I knew it'd be good. I said as much.
Who are you, Sir Knight? Sorry, I'm not from around here, and I don't know many people.
Das sind wir ja schon zwei. I'm neither a knight nor a local, but I'm not far off. I am the custodian of the Großgall in the service of Lord von Berkhoff.
And what does your service entail?
Die sind nicht der Rede wert. I'm simply a farmer, but when the need arises, I must fulfill my combat duty.
So you have a farm?
Oh ja, ganz recht. And quite a nice one. The harvest hasn't been too bad these last few years, but a man must not be afraid of hard work.
What are you doing here at Trotsky?
Ist es nicht offensichtlich? Sir Otto has bandits in his domain, and he needs to tan their hides good and proper.
I also had a bad experience. Our entire company was slaughtered.
Ein schreckliches Gemetzel. I heard about it. I've heard they are damn clever. Not like the idiots who head to the nearest tavern after a robbery. But I have experience with their type as well. Do not worry.
Jesus Christ be praised. Greetings to you.
What are you doing, you whistler?
God bless. God be with you.
Whoa! I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to hear how things work at the university in Prague. Are the studies hard?
Well, it's not easy, but once you get a degree, you don't have to worry about your livelihood. Look, I'll give you a bit of advice on how things work out there in the world.
I'd like to learn a new combat.
Why not? I'll show you a rev...
Let's fight.
We can, but we'd better just use wooden weapons. So I don't...
Nah, none of that. I want to fight with real weapons.
In the state you're in. Fix yourself up first, then we can talk.
What would you like, friend?
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to do something...
All right,
Do we have a deal?
We're nearly... Finally! Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
What are you here for today?
I need a bath.
Certainly. We're open.
I could use the company of a pretty bath, mate.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent. You won't regret it, sir. Phew. I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Let's fight.
As you wish. Practice or the real thing?
I want to have a real fight, with real weapons.
How many opponents do you want?
I'll manage with just you.
If you say so. On guard.
Christ! No, you don't. You won't get me. No, you don't. Fuck me!
Well, have you had enough?
Plenty.
I expected more from you, Henry. Maybe you'll fare better next time.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Put away that weapon!
Good to see you.
Greetings. I need a bath.
Certainly. We're open.
Tend to my wounds, prepare me a bath, and wash my clothes, please.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
Wonderful. You'll see. You'll be happy to come back here. I reckon that's it. Take care of yourself out there, friend.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
God in heaven, you're seeing this.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nebakov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Burgov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so. And I'd rather get this messenger business off my back too.
Well, and get back to enjoying life without the tiresome duties of a nobleman.
You bet. We'll live it up when we get back home. But now, let's go and hear what Sorotto has to say to us.
I'm hoping for some good drink and crispy roast meat while we listen.
Let's go then, before there's nothing but bones and empty pitchers left.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench, pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nebakov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the Kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We want to avenge our men and take your message back to Lord Hanush as soon as possible.
And how am I to understand that? You don't like it at Trotsky? Do you miss anything here?
No, of course not. It's just that we're duty-bound, and I'm sure they're impatient for our return in Rata.
All right. I understand. But now, let us turn to the matter at hand. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason, we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
What? Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under Ulrich's command?
Who else? My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick charge will get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your Chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone. You're not offended, I hope.
Oh, perish.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this cat...
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see...
Catherine, sir.
To see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher.
As you wish.
I promise, sir, that this will be my last wine today. The next wine I drink will be to serve...
Your health, then, gentlemen. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Anything else you need?
No, sir. Thank you for inviting me to the banquet.
Enjoy yourself. Tomorrow we go into battle.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her!
Ah, you must be that Henry from the Lord of Lipa, eh?
What would you like, gentlemen?
We're just talking about the ambush on Lord von Bergoff's men.
Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Aye, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh?
Zweimal?
That's right. They say that at Nebakov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old Nebak. But in fact, it was none other than the leader of those disgraceful scoundrels.
Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make fun of him.
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again?
Ja, du hast recht. If I've offended you, Hen, but if you'd rather try your luck, we can have a game of dice. That strikes me as a better option than going at each... Wie war das?
I understand. Let's play then. But I'm warning you, you'll lose your shirt.
We'll see about that, Bursche. I give no quarter.
Oh, Fortuna. Möge der beste Mann gewinnen.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Hier.
It looks like you don't even want to play. Last time I was watching, a farmer lost his breeches and his boots here.
Greetings.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
Schön. Hier.
Oh, sure. It has to work out sometime.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it.
See? You can do it. Keep it up.
Wahnsinn!
That was a good game, friends.
Speak for yourself.
The Lord giveth. Let's hope you have better...
Have you got a moment? I've heard you're a local hero.
My boy,
I'm
even
sorry.
the sparrows in the eaves are serenading your escapades.
I'm not local, so I'd like to introduce myself, gentlemen.
We're not local either, but we've already heard of you.
Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Old Brown.
and this is Yeshek of Bor.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take Nebakov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebak doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hut in a trice, and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine. Better to be alive and well than cold for eternity.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the Finger of God.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Olbram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye. Once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
Shall we have a chat, Connie lad?
Well now, you've made quite an impression, friend.
Which is why I will not be taking part in the action.
Have no fear, my lord. That little matter won't give us any trouble.
I have a question for you, sir.
I'm sure Lord Capon will... And now, please...
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Come on, Henry. We can have a drink afterwards. Sometimes I'm not sure who's the lord and who's the servant.
I've heard a lot about you, youngster. You're...
Hey, blacksmith boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Stop faffing about and get over here.
Sorry, I don't know your name, my lady.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you. I'm...
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you. And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more...
You're right, father. And not just...
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
My liege, Lord Radzig, and Lord Hanush sent us to Trotsky with a message. They want to end the war in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Aha! I thought you were going to recount your adventures, not talk about high politics.
Sorry, you're right. I'll start again. It all began one lovely day when we'd been on the road for ages. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. But we didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. So there I am, up to my balls in the water, seeing how everything had turned to shit.
What? I beg your pardon?
Oh, I say.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to say, of course.
All right. Carry on then, but don't forget you're speaking to a lady.
We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
What can I say? Nothing much apart from the fact they almost stuck me like a pig.
No doubt, but that's just what interests me.
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough, but out with it now. Why did they punish you?
I admit the bailiff was right to punish us. But we would have won the brawl otherwise, my lady.
An interesting tale. Thrilling, even. It's a wonder you're still in one piece.
Sorry, my lady, but it was mainly Lord Capon's life that was in danger.
Ah, yes. How true. Let's hope fortune favors him tomorrow as well. And you, young man. I'm sure that rabble that caused so much trouble will be defeated, captured, and justly punished. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Enjoy the evening, Henry.
Ah, our hero from the pond. I'd like to compose a ballad about your escapades.
Compose away. But don't get too close to me in the heat of battle.
What have we here? Your wits are quick, my friend. Tell me, what really happened?
We have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet? I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. Wouldn't you like to help me? You do have a sense of humor, right?
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful. How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
I'll think it over.
As you wish, my friend. But if you change your mind and want a bit of fun, drop by. But you have to do it before I get too drunk.
What's wrong, Henry? Am I invisible or something? Come on, Henry. You can have a drink afterwards. Come on.
How do you like the company here? Is this your idea of fun? You're criminally sober. He who drinks modestly earns God's grace, but the shameless drunkard earns only disgrace. Henry, a word? Is this your...
Ah, good to see you. At least I know one person here. I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then. Have you tasted the Hungarian wine?
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, sacre, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. For my part, I'll be happy to have a drink. On your behalf as well. Have you heard the plan of attack?
No. Ulrich is keeping it all close to his chest.
Not that there's any point.
I noticed that your lord isn't too fond of the Chamberlain.
That's one way of putting it.
Sir Otto respects him, and I trust him. But it's true, Ulrich is a bit strange.
He's a conceited fool, you mean?
If it's glory that you seek, you cannot be shy and meek.
Excuse me for a moment.
Eat, drink, and be merry. If you've wine but don't drink, or have grapes but eat gruel. Don't be surprised if I call you a fool. Henry, a word? Christ, do you even drink at all?
And goodwill is worst of all. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. My wife has no
If you are not fond of wine, women, and song, your company won't entertain you very long. Henry?
I'd like to have a word.
What's on your mind?
What was Von...
He's the royal chamberlain. So he's... And he was negotiating with...
What? He promised...
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other... Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague.
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstadt is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Then? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
What about you and the local women folk? Got your eye on anyone?
Come off it. I'd have to stand in line behind Herman and his ilk. I'd rather have a drink with you.
I never say no to a pretty woman.
Enjoy yourself. A pitcher of wine makes a good day better still. But too many pitchers will leave you feeling ill.
Hey, blacksmith's boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Stop.
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Berghoff. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I understand. But this is the only way to get revenge for the massacre by the pond. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. I hope you'll be in a fit condition to manage things.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
over the worst.
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse has already bolted.
What?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come early.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. Sacra. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Greetings. What do you want?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Lord Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get her, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't...
Sure, I'll take a look at it.
Thanks. See you soon, my friend.
Damn! Shit! Ossina deserves a kick up the arse.
Oh, you really can't do it?
No, it simply isn't possible.
Oh, well. Never mind. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in...
We're moving out.
This one is sharpened already.
What's the matter, Henry? We have to set off.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Bergov sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ostener a kick up the ass.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me...
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in. Oh, damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Nebakov in irons. With the force we have, we'll take their little force to trot. What do you think? What's wrong? Don't tell me you don't fancy going back.
Watch out! Watch where you're going!
If that's what it is, your blood will soon start flowing again, my friend. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Christ, wounds! Watch out with that horse!
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nebakov. Why dally, then, when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen. Open the gate. We're moving out.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ!
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nebak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more... What the... My God! Where? Hey! Can't get out!
Give me your hand!
Right. I'm coming.
Back off, bastard! Now he's really pissed me off.
Yeah, take your asses!
Down the path!
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp!
I'll show you.
Relax your ass! Leave him alone! I'll slice you up! Once more, I'm gonna go hard! Nice strike! You're mine! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp! Christ! Yeah, fuck that! Shit!
Too slow!
Take that!
Stand for! Hey!
Capon!
Henry!
Where the hell is he?
Help me!
I have to go to him!
Don't kill him. This one's mine. Don't spare it. Nice.